What's up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. We are back with another This Week in Destiny, taking a look ahead at everything that you can expect for the up and coming week. So if you want to find out more about the Dares of Eternity loot, all the latest weekly and seasonal challenges, the weekly rituals, the latest PsyOps Battleground quest, the latest raid challenges, the Lost Sector for this week's weekly reset, and also what Tess has available for Bright Dust this week, then be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below, and remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. Just over 70% of the viewers on the channel aren't currently subscribed, so be sure to hit that red button and ring that bell to make sure you don't miss an update. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now this week's video is sponsored by NordVPN. They offer some of the best security features available online. Now with NordVPN, all your data that you send and receive online travels through an encrypted tunnel. So with that, no one's able to get their hands on your encrypted information. Alongside this, it also works on absolutely any platform, including Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Android, and iOS. Now virtual private networks have some massive benefits for us gamers. So if there's a game that's not available in your location, you can use your VPN to change your virtual location to purchase that title. Now NordVPN offers over 5,100 servers in over 60 countries, and these are perfect to ensure you can game safely online. Now if you use the link that you see here or down in the video description below, you can sign up to NordVPN for less than a cup of coffee each month. And right now NordVPN are celebrating their 10-year anniversary and are giving you a chance to win an extra month, year or 2 years extra subscription as a gift based on your luck when you sign up. So if you're looking to stay safe online but don't want to break the bank, be sure to check out NordVPN. All their details can be found down in the video description below. Now jumping back into This Week in Destiny, we're jumping back into the Dares of Eternity. After many requests on last week's video, we're returning to showing all the loot that you can earn from this amazing activity. Now if we start off with the armor, the Braytech suit set is available as a random drop. This can either drop from legendary engrams during the activity or upon activity completion, and is perfect if you're looking to fill out that transmog collection. This is also alongside the Lost Pacific set, which is the old set from Titan back in Destiny 2 Vanilla. So once again, if you're still filling out your transmog collections, these are perfect opportunities to get these two armor sets. Now as for the weapons this week, this is the Old World loot pool. So in that you'll find the First In Last Out, the Lonesome, the Gnawing Hunger, the Night Watch Scout Rifle, the Main Ingredient, the Ikelos SMG, the Long Shadow Sniper Rifle, the Steel Sybil, the Toil and Trouble, the Last Perdition, the Wishbringer, the Last Dance Sidearm, and also the Ikelos Sniper Rifle. There are some immensely powerful weapons in that list, some of which are extremely strong this season, so if you're chasing any of them down, any of those weapons can drop from random drops in the activity or upon activity completion. Now jumping back into the Witch Queen, this week saw the launch of the Vow of Disciple raid. Now as of the posting of this video, the contest modifier is still enabled and is disabled on Monday at 6 PM UK time. Now keep your peepers peeled on the channel for raid guides later this week, but as things currently stand, we have a guide for the raid puzzle which unlocks the exotic ghost for the Vow of Disciple raid, alongside how you can access a raid chest entirely solo and for absolutely free. So if you haven't checked out those two videos, I'll be sure to leave the link to those down in the video description below. Now this week also sees a brand new weekly mission. This is the Communion, which is the 4th mission from the Witch Queen campaign. Now the weekly missions are fantastic sources for powerful loot if you're still on the power grind, and also for Ascendant Alloy, which you can earn on the Hero, Legend and Master difficulty. So whether it's the power grind that you're after, or you're just looking for more crafting materials, then make sure to jump into the Communion upon this week's weekly reset. Now moving over to Wellspring, if you're still completing some of the quests to get your hands on some of those exotic glaives, then you'll be looking for the Come to Pass and also the Tarnation Heavy Grenade Launcher. This week's weekly reset sees Wellspring attack with the Fell Taradiddle Bow in rotation. Now remember, the Wellspring does alternate each and every day between attack and defend alongside a 4-weapon rotation. So if you're still seeking out additional drops for the Come to Pass and Tarnation, these will be in rotation on Thursday and Friday this week. Now moving over to the PsyOps Battleground, we have a new quest upon week 3, and this will see us seeking out and eliminating a Light Hoarder. And this will see us collecting intel by destroying Lucent Beacons. Now you'll be able to locate these in the PsyOps Battleground playlist, which you can access via the helm over in the Director. Now upon completing our weekly requirements, we'll have another debrief with Saladin over at the War Table, where he gives us an update on discovering some of the hidden truths of the Lucent Hive. Naturally, these things all take time, with the quest continuing upon next week's weekly reset. Now moving on to the weekly rituals, we get a brand new Nightfall for week 3, and this can be found over in the Lightblade. Now the Lightblade is one of the new strikes that's launched alongside the Witch Queen, which sees us entering a temple for our old friend Oryx. Now we're still working out the weapon rotation for all the Nightfalls, and these will return to this week in Destiny as soon as that rotation becomes available. As for the Grandmaster and Adept weapons for this season, these will be available from the 5th of April onwards. Now as for the Crucible rotator this week, Mayhem takes a back seat with Team Scorch coming to the forefront. Now much like last week with Mayhem, there will be a weekly challenge associated with Team Scorch too, so make sure to jump into the Crucible to get that challenge done. Now next up we have new raid challenges, and we're going to start off with the Deepstone Crypt. This is still offering powerful rewards as of the making of this video, and the raid challenge for this week is Red Rover, which can be found over in the first encounter in Crypt Security. Now to complete this, all players have to be the operator and shoot 2 of the panels on the lower level of this encounter. To complete this challenge successfully, you'll need to complete 3 phases in total, and by doing so you'll gain access to an additional Deepstone Crypt chest. Now moving over to the Vault of Glass, which is also offering powerful rewards, the new raid challenge for this week is the Gatekeepers Challenge, which is called Strangers in Time. Now to get this done, players must defeat the Praetorian and Wyvern at roughly the same time. You have a 5-second window to take both of those targets out, and if you're able to do that successfully throughout the encounter, you'll gain access to an extra Vault of Glass chest, and if you are able to do it on the Master difficulty as well, you'll also gain access to the Time Lost weapon, which is the Hazen Vengeance rocket launcher. It's one of the strongest legendary rocket launchers in the game, and as we all know, they come with second perks in the 3rd and 4th column. So if you haven't got a God Roll rocket launcher in your inventory, then be sure to jump into the Vault of Glass this week. Now next up we have the new weekly challenges, and there are 10 new challenges to complete this week. One of those is called Operation Elberus Week 3, and this is where we need to use psychogenic intel to decode 3 runic chests at the end of the Psyops battlegrounds. You can collect psionic intel by playing Strikes, Gambit, Crucible and public events. That's alongside Challenge of the Disciple, where you need to complete a weekly mission from the Witch Queen on Hero difficulty or higher. Next we have Weapon Shape 2, where you need to extract a resonant element from a deep sight resonant weapon, alongside EDZ Patrol. So in the European Dead Zone, you need to earn progress by completing bounties, patrols, public events and lost sectors. Next we have Power Broker, and here you need to reach the power level of 1550 by earning powerful rewards and prime engrams. That's alongside Long Range Calibration, so you need to calibrate long range weapons such as pulse rifles, bows and trace rifles over in the European Dead Zone. You also gain bonus progress for doing this in lost sectors. Next we have Primeval Entourage, so you need to defeat Taken in Gambit and earn bonus progress for defeating tougher combatants. That's alongside Scorched Earth, so you need to defeat Guardians in Team Scorched, and charge detonations in midair or on surfaces will earn bonus progress. Next we have Ultimate Champion, and you need to defeat champions in any Nightfall on Hero difficulty or higher, and you'll earn bonus progress at higher difficulty tiers. Now the 10th and final weekly challenge for this week is actually classified, so at the moment we aren't too sure exactly what this is, so keep your peepers peeled in game, and once you know what it is, be sure to sound off down in the comments below. Now from here we're going to head over to the Lost Sector for this week's weekly reset. So on Tuesday the 8th of March only, if you head over to the Dreaming City and over to the Bay of Drowned Wishes, then exotic boots will be available to you. You can select the difficulty of this Lost Sector using the totem upon entry, selecting between the Legend and Master difficulty. So if you're still chasing down better rolls on some of those new exotics that were introduced with the Witch Queen, then this is your perfect opportunity upon this week's weekly reset. Now to round us out this week, we're going to take a look at one of the most important parts of the week, and that's what Tess has available for Bright Dust in week 3 of Season of the Risen. Now over in the main featured shelf we have the track bound exotic Ghost Shell. This was introduced with the 30th anniversary pack and can be picked up this week for 2,850 Bright Dust. That's alongside a brand new legendary emote called Maximal Malhari. Now this is a Lupin emote that was originally available in week 1 for silver. So if you want to save up those real world pennies, this will set you back just 700 Bright Dust this week. That's alongside the Heartbreaking Entrance, a legendary transmat effect that's available this week. So if you're collecting these, this will set you back 450 Bright Dust. Next up we have the Time Honored. This is a brand new shader introduced with Season of the Risen. So if you like the aesthetic and colour that you see here on my Warlock, then you can pick it up this week and add this to your collection for 300 Bright Dust. Now over in the main Bright Dust store, we have the Dawn of Invention, a exotic emote from Season of Arrivals. So you missed out on this way back then, you can pick this up right now for 3,250 Bright Dust. That's alongside a legendary emote called Scary Feet. This was introduced with the 30th anniversary pack and once again can be picked up for 700 Bright Dust this week. Alongside that, we have the fantastic exotic Ghost Shell. This was also in the 30th anniversary pack and was part of a cosmetic set. So if you missed out on it back then, you can pick it up right now for 2,850 Bright Dust. Next, we have the Dig Sight, an exotic sparrow introduced with the Witch Queen. This was also available for silver in week 1 and can be picked up this week for 2,500 Bright Dust. Next, we have legendary armor ornaments, and these will vary from class to class depending on which one you visit tests with. Now, the armor ornaments for this week is the chest piece, and this is for the new Eververse set for Season of the Risen. So if you're looking for the Abyss Walker vest for your Hunter, or the Desolate Diver plate for your Titan, or the Elect of the Empty Robes for your Warlock, then all of these are available this week. You'll need to visit tests with each class, with each item setting you back 1,200 Bright Dust. Next up, we have the Memory of Bruce Ghost Projection. This is part of a projection set for Season of the Risen. So once again, if you don't fancy picking it up for silver, you can pick it up this week for 1,500 Bright Dust. And the final item on offer is the Braytech M6 exotic weapon ornament for the Forerunner exotic sidearm. The Forerunner is one of the best sidearms in the game and the only one that allows you to throw frag grenades. So if you missed out on the ornament last season in the 30th anniversary pack, you can pick it up right now for 1,250 Bright Dust. So there we have it guys, another This Week in Destiny. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out one of the 2 videos you see here in these cards for more Destiny 2 content. And if you want to keep up to date with everything to do with Destiny 2, be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.